Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for watching me live and also for checking out the replay. It's LaShanda Henry here, aka Sister Sense, and here comes the sun. I am here with you all today. Hello, Siri to Siri, welcome, welcome. We are going to talk about today 3 tricks to selling your online courses and your information products. Hello, my sweetie turquoise blue. Hello, Tracy. Welcome, welcome. Good morning to you. If you feel like this is something that your audience should know, feel free to share it with them. I'm about to jump on Facebook Live because it's on and popping. Yesterday I was on here. I was talking about 15 things that could be messing with your money. Hopefully you guys had an opportunity to watch that. Watch the replay before I take it down. You know, I used to actually at first I was kind of making the funky face when Periscope used to take things off after 24 hours, but then I started to like that. I don't like that it sits up there. I'm going to take it down. But it was totally awesome. Definitely a good session to watch. And for those of you who haven't registered, the Simplify, Serve, and Sell 28-Day Challenge registration, it closes. The doors close on Friday, so make sure that you're in there, okay? Get in there or be square. I am signing in to my Facebook Live so I can get my Facebook followers there into the conversation as well. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning, good morning. Of course, you know, if you've been here before, that phrase that pays, drop in the comment box. Fire, 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 fire. I'm all about that fire and focus. Okay, I am ready to rock and roll. I think I'm ready to rock and roll with Facebook Live. There's got to be a way for you to simultaneously do this stuff and not have to, you know, set one up while you're live on the other one. Good morning, good morning. Bear with me, y'all. Again, today we're going to talk about 3 tricks to selling your courses and information products. And this is especially for my newbies out there. Okay, so let me hit the go live button. Let me hit the go live button on Facebook, and we are going to jump in. And I have so many things to share with you all today. I'm so excited. Bringing in you see I got the Here Comes the Sun t-shirt, right? Because it's hot as hell this morning. It is hot today. You would think summertime has started. Okay, I'm hitting go live. 3, 2, 1. Hello, Facebook. It's LaShanda Henry, aka Sister Sense. I'm here so that I can work and play with you guys. Today I've got my Periscope on one hand. It's cold in New Jersey. Ooh, it is so hot in NC. I need to get you over here, baby, because it is hot. It is hot like fire, hot like fire. Roland Martin has an appointment that does FB and Periscope and YouTube from one device. Ooh, he has an app for that? That's straight awesome. I need to go and find the app that he uses. Hello, Facebook Live. Thank you for joining me today. So the conversation, like I said to you guys, we are going to talk about 3 tricks, okay? Not treats, some awesome tricks. Well, I think they're treats. It's a treat when you know how to use the trick. Let me stop. It's called Leap. Okay, let me write that down. I forgot my pen. Let me go back and watch it later. It's called the Leap app. Okay, I'll check that out. Thank you. Listen, I'm about to drop some knowledge and you guys are giving me knowledge. How awesome is that? Hello, welcome, Facebook Live. Thank you guys for joining me. Let me know who you are and where you're coming in from. If you're watching the replay, you can also comment as well. I go back and I watch those replays and check out your comments too. So we're continuing this conversation about sales and selling, getting better at consistently selling online. Hey, a fellow New Yorker, welcome, welcome. If this is something that you feel like your audience would be interested in, share it with them, tweet it to them, because sales is on the brain. It's the 2nd quarter. Playtime is over. We want to make sure that you are achieving those goals, selling more, making more, getting more done. So in my mastermind this month, we're talking about conversion marketing and sales pages. I said, you know what? Why just keep this conversation to the ladies in my mastermind? Let me go live so that I can share it with you all as well. I got an amazing question from one of the ladies in my mastermind, and that question is actually what sparked the Scope Live, Facebook Live conversation that I want to have with you guys. So I printed it out because it's very lengthy. So I wanted to answer her question, share these recommendations with you guys so that you can get clear. Anybody here either looking to sell a course or an information product? You can drop in the comment box and let me know if you're doing a course or an ebook, some sort of type of training, some type of coaching package. I am definitely an information entrepreneur, so selling courses is my thing. I've got a truck here right now and it's really loud, so forgive me, I may have to elevate my voice just a bit to work with you guys. But they're about to turn around, so I should be good in a second or two. The good thing about being in a cul-de-sac is that not a lot of cars. Where's the puppy? She's upstairs. Listen, when the puppy is out, she play. And right now she playing real hard. She like going down the block. I can't be running after her and talking to you at the same I can't be running after her and talking to you at the same time. So she upstairs right now. She getting a little bit too big for her britches, if you know what I mean. But yes, in my mastermind this month, we're talking about how you can get better at sales pages that pop, and getting better at smart conversion. That is the conversation this month. So I said, let me jump on here and talk to you. Okay, you're awesome and generous. Aw, thank you, sweetie. You're awesome too for checking out this live session that I've got for you today. So one of the ladies signed up for my Simplify, Serve, and Sell challenge, which has started. You guys, hopefully you have an opportunity to take a look at that over at sistersense.com. Sistersense, my name, sistersense.com/simple. The Simplify, Serve, and Sell challenge is about how you simplify the process, because right now you're overthinking, you're overwhelming, you're making this process too overly complicated, and I want to kiss it, keep it seriously simple so you can actually get better at sales. So one of the ladies who signed up for the challenge, she's also a part of my mastermind, she sent this question, okay? She said, I purchased the new challenge. My question is this: I have a service to sell. The issue is, how do I charge $24.99 for a course, and then they take the course and find out they need to purchase salt, cinnamon, iodine, ohanite, filters. For instance, just to ask you a question, is this the reason that you tell us where to get your website hosting and then we still have to buy the course? Is it just because you're an affiliate of the web hosting, or is it because they need a website in order to sell and get your services to work? Okay, so this is a great question that she had, and I wanted to share this with you because I said to you guys, is anybody selling an info product? Quite a few of you are. And so she's like, look, I'm going to sell this product, this $24.99 product. How do I sell this product? And then when they get in, I tell them now they have to buy more. Right? Like, how do I convince them to buy the product for $24.99? But then when they buy it, now they got to buy more stuff. So anybody ever feel like that? She's anxious. I can sense the anxiousness in the question. She's like, listen, I'm glad when they buy, but then they gonna get mad. I'm gonna feel bad, and it's just gonna be all funky. I'm gonna have a funky face. I don't want to have the funky face, LaShanda. I need you to help me, right? And so she's like in this space where she wants to sell. Can you hear it? Have you guys ever felt this? You can drop a yes in the comment box if you understand and can relate. She wants to sell this information product, but she doesn't want to feel like she is a sleazy seller and it's a switch, a bait and switch, where I told you to buy this, you bought it, and now I'm telling you to buy all this other stuff, right? Yesterday I talked about, and you guys watch the replay if you missed it, 15 things that can be messing with your money. Right? 15 things that could be messing with your money right now. And anxiety and fear of rejection or people buying your stuff and not liking it, that will definitely prevent you or stop you from actually selling, because you're like, oh my God, they're going to get mad at me. Anybody ever feel like that? They're going to be mad at me. They're not going to like it. They're going to want a refund. What do I do? Okay, so it's just me, because I ain't seeing no yeses. It's just me. You never feel afraid or anxious about this process of sales? Well, this is how she has felt. Okay, I'm seeing some yes. Okay, good. This is how she feels. I'm sure this is how some of you have felt. So again, I want to talk about changing the conversation and three simple tricks when it comes to selling your courses and when it comes to selling information products online. Now, before we get into the selling aspect of it, let me talk about her price. Because one of the things that I talk about inside of the Simplify, Serve, and Sell challenge, forgive me, Facebook Live, I'm so used to looking at this one here, it's hard for me to do this and this. Maybe I need to do this. Forgive me. forgive me. How about I do this? If I angle it this way, maybe you can see me this way. I don't know. I got to figure this out, y'all. But before we talk about the tricks, I want to talk about the fact that in order for you to do this, right, you first have to figure out what you want to sell. So she is on day 3 of the challenge right now, but don't worry, you don't miss anything. If you sign up for the challenge today, it starts on day 1, okay? It starts on the day that you start. So Simplify, Serve, and Sell, the challenge is at sistasense.com/simple. So she's on day 3, but if you start today, you'd be on day 1. One of the things that we first talk about is your profit potential. So this is a 25-day, hear me, 25-day. This is a $25 product for her. When you think about your courses, how much are you looking to charge? Okay. One of the first things I tell you guys is I want you to select one item. I started yesterday. Awesome. I'm excited. Good, good, good. I said the first thing I want you to do is I want you to select one item, because the goal of the course is that for 28 days I show you how to sell the hell out of that one item. Thank you for sharing that, sweetie. sistasense.com/simple. That is the website. Thank you for sharing that. One item. So we worked on helping her figure out what the one item is, and then we talk about profit. Her course is $25. I'm going to hit you with some real good right now. I'm going to hit you with something that might just cause some of y'all to clutch your heart. Did y'all ever watch Sanford and Son, where he be like, he clutch his heart, he be like, Lord, take me now. Am I dating myself? Am I dating myself an 80s baby? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Sanford used to clutch his heart, be like, take me now, take me now. Oh my goodness. I'm coming to join you. You know what I'm like, Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you. Well, listen, when I tell you this one thing, you just might be up in your feelings, okay? Here's the reality of the situation. For a $25 course, one day we talk about your profit potential. And on that day, you get some really great information, really great strategies that work well for me. Now, for her, $25, if you sell 4 of those courses, if she sells 4 of those courses, okay, 4 of those courses every day, $25, how much is that? Y'all know, 25 times 4, that's 100, right? You got to have some goals in mind. Yesterday I said you got to have your goals and you have to keep them in mind. If you're trying to sell so much stuff, you're trying to do all this stuff, you don't do anything. But when you focus on selling one item with one price and one clear target, you can start to make things happen, right? So if she sells this one course and she gets 4 people to buy, every day, that's $100. Every day for 30 days, that's $3,000. Bam. Now, who could use an extra $3,000? You sitting up on Facebook, you distracted by Netflix. You trying to figure out what to sell. I could sell this, I could sell this, I could sell this, I could sell. If you sell one product, one $25 product, and you sell the hell out of that product, and you get 4 people to buy every day. That's why I said to y'all yesterday, I said, who's selling every day? People were like, I'm not. I know I should be, but I'm not. One product every day at $25, $100, that's $3,000 revenue back to you. That shows you what you can do when you keep the process simple and you focus on serving your audience. You focus on consistently selling, but see, folks don't want to do that. They want to focus on everything else, the presentation, the package, the photos. Oh, I want to do this, and you ain't doing a damn thing. One product, one price, one service. Absolutely. KISS, KISS. Keep it seriously simple. Thank you for dropping that in there. That makes sense. That makes sense. How do you sell every day? Well, that's what the challenge is. The challenge is me sharing with you 24 different ways to sell every day. 24 different ways to sell every day. But, okay, I told you was going to drop. You're going to be like, Felicia, take me now. Pure wisdom, right? But okay, how do you sell every day? I'm going to share 3 sales strategies with you first, but 24 ways. Every day I share 24 different ways that you sell. Once we figure out what you're going to sell, we go through the different strategies, okay? So her thing again, remember, she said to me, you know, how do I tell them to buy this course for $24.99 and then they buy the course, then they have to buy salt and cinnamon and this and that. How, you know, she feels sleazy, like a bait and switch. So happy I caught you. So happy that you caught me. I'm happy that you're here as well. Yay! You feel like you just bait and switch them, right? You bought this, now I'm telling you to buy this, all this other stuff. So here's what I said to her. First thing, number one, first trick, write it down. This is not about convincing, and y'all, I'm on my porch, and a lot of things are happening. So hopefully if it's loud in the background, I can elevate my voice loud enough for you guys to hear me. But trick number one is this. It's not about convincing people to buy your stuff. It's about connection. You're good. You're good. Oh my goodness, y'all are simultaneously writing you're good and you're good. You guys are like connected. You two are connected right now. It's not about convincing people to buy your stuff. It's about connecting. It's about connection. See, the first problem she has is she's got the me, me, me syndrome. A lot of you guys have the me, me, me syndrome. Hey, look at me, look at me. This is my course. Buy my stuff. Me, 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 my. Listen, it's not about you, it's about them. And you, Y-O-U, is actually one of the big trigger words that you should be focused on. Your conversation needs to be around them. It's not about you. It's not about my course. It's not about look at me. It's about them. We are focused on being in a space where you connect, not convince. I don't have to convince nobody or nothing. My hubby's like, ooh, girl, you hot. You glistening. Thank you, boo. Thank you, boo. Powder check, powder check. I'm not here to convince anyone of anything, and neither should you. You're not here to convince people, because guess what? It's hard to convince people to buy your stuff when you focus on you. Here's what I do. You convinced me to sign up yesterday, did I? Well, listen, I didn't convince you. I'm going to tell you honestly, I did not convince you. I connected with you. I'm sure there was something that I said that resonated with you, that compelled you to buy. I cannot convince you to do anything. All you have to do, the trick is you have to compel by creating a strong connection. So the first thing is this, hello? Haha, yes you did. Made a connection. Okay, so you're clear on that. The first thing is you understand the trick is not to convince, but to connect. Okay? The trick is not to convince, but to connect. And number one, you don't talk about this is my product, go check me out. The conversation needs to be about them, not you. They don't care about your bills. They don't care about your baby needing to be fed and the bills needing to be paid. They care about them. As should you. Okay? That's important. Something that I want you to think about. Okay? So here's the deal. What's the starting point? Do we need a landing page to start that challenge? You don't need a landing page to start that challenge. I tell you the kind of pages that you need inside the challenge. Honestly, so long as you've got a product to sell and a page that has the information about the product, you're good to go, okay? If you've got a lot of products, I help you figure out which one to sell, because for some of you guys, you can't figure out which product to choose. I help you figure out which one to choose. If you don't have a product and you are looking to get into information entrepreneurship, on that page, I also have information about my Set Up and Sell Today training. In Set Up and Sell, I give you 4 different types of products that you could set up and sell today, whether it be an online store, an Amazon store, the opportunity for people to get on the phone and talk to you and pick your brain and pay you to get on the phone and talk to you, or to create audio-based information products. So whether you have a product or not, I got you. The information about the challenge as well as the Set Up and Sell Today series you can get access to at sistersense.com/simple. Okay? Simple. sistersense.com/simple. So here's the deal. What you've got to do is you've got to write down this acronym that I've got. I have 6 what I like to call EACs of sales. The 6 EACs of sales I teach you inside the challenge. I'm going to give you guys one right now, live, absolutely free. Write this one down, okay? You have to empathize, address, connect. EAC. There are 6 EACs of sales. This stuff can feel really complicated and overwhelming. It can make you feel like you sleazy and you trying to convince people to buy your stuff because you got bills to pay and babies to feed. I don't want you to feel sleazy when you sell. I want you to feel sexy. Do it with me. Do the roll. Do the roll. Sexy. In order for you to feel sexy when you sell, you have to change the way you think about selling. You have to change the way you think about selling, and you have to change the conversations that you're having, because the young lady that I shared with you here, she's not feeling sexy. She's feeling sleazy. She's feel like she's begging to lodge in. She's begging them to buy her stuff. But it's not about begging them to buy you. It's about connecting with them based on what they need. So the first EAC that I want to share with you today, guys, is empathize, address, connect. There are 6 EACs. This is not something I read in a book. This is my personal system to keeping it simple, serving your audience, and selling online. I know the process of simple can be hard, so I simplify it by telling you, number 1, select one item. Number 2, focus on, for as long as you can, getting better at selling that one item. And I guarantee you, if you can sell one item, you can sell many items, but you have to get better at sales. So I divided my 24 different ways to sell, because somebody said, well, okay, I got this, but how do you sell every day? I got you. I got you. I divided the different things that you can say to sell that one product into 24 different strategies. The 24 different strategies are in 4 categories. The 24 different strategies are in 6 categories, and one of the 6 is EAC, empathize, address, compel. Empathize, address, compel. Write that down, y'all. EACs to sales. You want to know all 6? Make sure you sign up for the challenge. sistasense.com/simple. Doors close on Friday. Okay? When you sign up today, you start today. So you didn't miss anything. The challenge starts on day 1 when you sign up. But the EACs, I'm telling you, I put my foot in that. Like mama's good stew. So let's talk about what that means. Empathize, address, connect, because the connection is what you're missing. You're too busy trying to convince people to buy your stuff when the conversation shouldn't be about you but them. Empathy. Let's talk about what it means to empathize, because there's a big difference between empathy and sympathy. And me and my hubby actually had like a 3-hour debate about this, and we were trying to figure out who of us was better at which. And I was like, listen, hands down, I empathize way better than you do, boo. He was like, no, you don't. No, you don't. I said, dude, you a man. Men are about survival of the fittest. They like, look. They're like, look. If something about to go down, I need to get out of here, right? Now, side note, random story side note, before I even tell y'all about empathy and sympathy. He loves to watch shows with zombies. Any of you guys like to watch zombie shows? Listen, I'm scared. I don't got the heart. I don't got the stamina. I said, listen, if the zombies come, I'm like, where the salt, where the pepper? Take me now. Lord, take me now. I said, I ain't trying to run. You talk about you scared, I'm scared. I ain't trying to run. I said, listen, you grab the baby, grab Christopher, put some salt and paprika on me, and let them take me now. He like, listen. He said, grab Christopher. Christopher gonna slow me down. I'm about to throw him so I get a better chance of surviving. He said, what are you talking about, grab the baby? I gotta throw the baby at him so he can slow me down. Listen, dudes are about survival of the fittest. And when it comes to survival, sometimes they will throw their mama to the lion's den so they can get the hell out of her. You know what I'm talking about? But women, we are maternal. And we got that empathy. We empathize with everybody. I said, listen to me. You do not empathize. I said to him, we had like a 3-hour conversation about this. I said, you don't empathize with people. You sympathize with them. He's like, no, what? No. And then so I had to look it up and explain to him. I said, listen, sympathy is when you feel bad. Empathy is when you put yourself in the person's shoes. And as an entrepreneur, if you're trying to sell your course, right? Don't throw the CEO. You got to throw the baby so you can run, boo. You got to throw the baby. If you're trying to sell your courses and your information products, it's not about making more sales by telling people to buy you, right? Here's my product. Here's my new course. Go check it out. Go sign up today. They don't give a let me make it PG. They don't give a poo-poo-pa-toop about you and your course. You have to empathize with them, not sympathize. So I said to him, listen, say you walking down the street and you see a dog or a cat and they look all scraggly and scruffy and hungry, and you go, oh, the cat looks so hungry, that puppy looks so sad, oh. Time for me to go. You keep driving. You feel bad for them. You sympathize with them. You know what it's like to be hungry and cold. But that's it. You walk away. Empathy is when you put yourself in their shoes. You are like, oh my God, I know what it's like to be starving and homeless and on the street. Pick up that cat, pick up that dog. We're about to take them in the house. We're about to feed them. We're about to put them in a shelter. We got to call ACS, APCA. Well, who we got to call? What we got to do? When you empathize, you take the emotion of sympathy to the whole other level. You connect to the point where the cat is like, who's sick? Who hungry? Me or you? Who halfway dying? Me or you? Because you really feel it. Faye is like, you are too funny. You got me, Faye? Hey, sweetie, welcome. Hey, Facebook Live, look. You know I'm on Periscope. I got to get my Facebookers so love. Hey, thank you for joining me, y'all. Whether you watching live or the replay, drop them comments in there. I always like to play with you guys and see what you guys say afterwards as well. But see, the trick here is empathy. See, she's focused on the price. She's focused on convincing them to buy. She's focused on, oh my God, once they buy, are they going to get mad at me because I told them to buy this? Now they got to buy this, that. She focused on the wrong things. First, you have to empathize, address, and connect with your audience. Listen, I'm trying to break this thing all the way down for you because it's not about you trying to master selling everything underneath the sun. Too many of y'all are trying to create an ebook, an e-course, host an event, do a mastermind. You're trying to do too much shit. You got to sell one product. If you can get really good at selling one product, you can hands down make this happen. I said to you guys, her product is $25. If she sells that one product, $25, 4 sales a day, $100 a day, $3,000 a month from selling one product. Who couldn't use an extra $3K from one product at $25? See, but you playing. You too fixated on all this other shit when all you need to focus on is selling one product consistently every day to make your case. Okay? Real talk. Real talk. Yes, put them yeses up in there because it's about entrepreneurial church. Get myself on the entrepreneurial pulpit this morning so I could talk to you. Empathize. You have to empathize with your people. Listen, I don't have to convince people to buy anything. I empathize with my customers and my clients because I am my customers and clients. I know exactly what they struggle with. I know exactly what their problems are. And I talk about those struggles and those problems. And they go, LaShanda, how much? When does it start? How can I pay you? What I need to do? Credit card, PayPal, debit, how we do this? I don't have to convince nothing because they're ready. They're ready. That made sense. Exactly true. They're ready. When you connect and you resonate and you relate to people, empathize. You have to empathize with what they're growing through, which means the conversation isn't about you, it's about them, number one. You have to empathize with what your people are going through. I've taken several of your courses, always great information. Thank you, sweetie. That's what I'm here. I'm here to share, right? I'm here to share my best with you so that you can be your best. When you your best, that makes me look good. I get to be like, yo, look at my favorite client. Look at what they doing. When you look good, I look good, right? Right? So I'm not trying to hide nothing. I'm trying to give you all the good. And listen, I'm here doing it live. You ain't even signed up to the challenge yet. I'm giving it to you live. Why? Because I want you to test this out. I want you to start the process. So when you empathize, first thing, the course is not about, hey, buy my course. This is the name. This is where it is. It's not about that. Empathize with them. Why are you creating this course? Empathize with them. What do they need? Number one. Number two, address their issues, address their problems. They're stuck, they're confused, they're frustrated. Address what they need. It's not about selling it because you need to pay the bills and get your bills paid and feed the baby. I'm all tongue-tied and stuttered. You know what I'm talking about. It's not about you, and you need money, and you need more money, and you need sales, and you need them to buy your stuff. It's not about you. They're not going to buy because of that. You know how many people I see online, please, baby, please, buy it, please, please. You don't say please, you just please. You have to address their issues. What are they? What is your course about? Address their issues and then connect. You empathize, address, and you connect. Boom. Somebody just said boom. the magic happens. You do not have to convince people. You have to connect. I told y'all, I'm telling you, the secrets, the little tricks, the little subtleties to sales. I really need that store to sell my 30-day challenge. Listen, we need to talk. sistersense@gmail.com. Don't say please, just please. I've been saying that for at least 10 years now. I've been teaching that to clients and entrepreneurs all the time. Stop saying please. Stop begging for sales and looking for money, because people could smell desperation a mile away. That dude begging you for your number. Please, baby, please, baby, please, baby, please. He ain't getting nobody. He ain't getting nobody. They can smell the desperation a mile away. So the first thing I said to you guys, number one, it's not about convincing them to buy. It's about connecting. Write down the first EAC that I'm going to share with you, which is empathize, address, connect. Okay? Hey, sweetie, right back at you. Welcome, welcome. Empathize, address, connect. There are 6 EACs to sales that I have created. I didn't read it in a book. These are sales systems that I've created because they work for me and they work throughout any industry, okay? I want to share them with you inside the challenge, sistersense.com/simple. Doors close on Friday, and when they reopen, they will not be the same price they are now. I'm just telling you now. If you sitting on it like, should I? I'm telling you now, what you see now, you ain't gonna see later, because opportunities expire. Okay? So before I get to the trick number 2, I'm going to read to you the response that I sent out to her, okay? I said, these are great questions. Now, you're trying to sell your course. People take courses because they don't know what they need. See, she's thinking, people take my course because I'm asking them to take the course, right? Because I'm trying to convince them to buy. They're not taking the course because you're trying to convince them to buy your stuff. They're taking the course because they don't know what they need and they want to get education in the course. The course should explain to them both. Listen to this, y'all. Your course, your information product, needs to explain to them what they need, and in some cases, how to use what they need. So I said to them, when people come to me, they need a website. They don't know what hosting is. They don't know what hosting plan to get. So I tell them what they need. And in some cases they go, okay, well, you told me what I need, but how do I use this? How do I set it up? How do I start? Then I tell them how to use it. That's what your courses are supposed to do. So if someone asks me for hosting, I tell them what I use. And if they want to know how to use the hosting, well, that's what I put in the course. The same thing applies to you. They can go and they can do the research and they can test and they can try to find the right products on your own, but that takes time, and in some cases that takes money. That's the hard stuff. And they don't want to do that stuff. They don't want to have to look for that stuff. They don't want to make the mistakes. So listen, instead of looking at your course and thinking, I am telling them to buy the course and then buy the product, and I'm going to feel bad and I'm going to feel frustrated and they're going to be mad at me, you have to adjust your mindset. Think about it this way. My course, I'm making their lives easier. I'm telling them exactly what works for me so they don't have to waste time and money trying to figure this out on their own. I hope that makes sense. Okay? So she's looking at it from the perspective about, how about an example or role play for empathizing and addressing and compelling? Okay, sure. Okay, I can do that for you. Before I do that, let me do this. So she's looking at the course. I'm glistening, y'all. I told you it's sunny out here. She's looking at it from the perspective of, I'm trying to convince them to buy this $25 product. And then once they come in, then I'm trying to convince them that they need to buy this other stuff, and it's all about the money. It's all about the money. It's not about the money. It's about addressing the issue. So in her case, her product is helping those who need healing. They need to be healed. They need to be cleansed. They need to be detoxed. And she's talking about the different products they need for that healing and detoxing process. So instead of coming to them and saying, hey, I've got a course that's $25 on healing and detoxing, you have to not sell that. Don't sell me. This is my course. No. Where do they have the issue? Address that. Empathize with how they need healing. Empathize with where they are feeling sick. Where are they sick? How are they sick? Why are they tired? How are they tired? Explain to them that you get that you understand that you've been through that. See, some of y'all been through some shit and you don't want to tell the people you trying to serve and teach because you like, let me just put a glossy, flossy look on it, right? So you want to create a course on how to find your perfect mate, but you don't want to tell them about the 15,000 dates that done screwed your head up. But when you empathize with them, because you can say, I know what you've been through because I've been there. I understand that you're sick and you're tired and you can't sleep and you can't find a man and you don't got no money. I empathize with you. When you focus on that and you address their problem, then they go, oh my God, she gets me. Oh my God, yes, that's exactly how I was feeling. Why the hell are you in my mind right now? Get out. Okay, no, stay in. When you empathize, they feel the connection. First, you empathize, right? You identify what the problem is. You show them that you feel them. You really understand them. You address their issues. You talk about the problems. And sometimes the problems are in your own backyard, but you don't want to air your dirty laundry. I get that. Sometimes you don't, but sometimes you got to on some level so that you can address their problems. You make the connection when they go, oh, she's identified my problem and she knows what I'm talking about. She knows how I feel. Then when you make the connection, you don't have to make the sale, because the question that they're automatically going to ask you is, oh my God, you get me. So how do I fix it? How do I fix it? How can you help me? Once you empathize, once you address the problem, once you make the connection, you don't have to convince them. They're going to ask you the golden question. How do I buy? How do I sign up? When can we start? That's what you want. So listen, she knows how I feel. Listen, that's what you got to do. Faye, you jumping. You was on Facebook Live, now you on Periscope. You jumping, boo. That's the process. And if you guys are like, oh my God, so transparent, great information. Can you imagine what you could do with all 6 of these? This is just one. Mind you, for each of these, there are sales strategies. I didn't even tell you the sales strategies yet. I'm just telling you the concept. I didn't even get into the sales strategies. There are 24 different ways that I've broken down into this challenge. Simplify, serve, and sell over at sistersense.com/simple. And some of you go, oh my goodness, you convinced me to buy. I didn't convince you with nothing. You got a connection. You felt the connection. Who signed up just a while ago? Sabria, you just signed up, boo? I saw you. I get my alerts. You just signed up, boo? Listen, doors closed. Yes, girl, I got you. See, I get my alerts, y'all. So I see Sabria. Yay, you're starting day 1 today. We're going to play, girl. I'm going to help you figure out what you need to focus on. We're going to make this happen. The reality is not about convincing. It's about connection. And once you make the connection, people run to your sales store. They run. They don't walk, they run. But you have to make the connection. So imagine what you could do if you knew all 6 of these strategies and all 24 of the ways that I'm going to talk about. Imagine what you could do. $25 course. Now, some of you guys ain't even selling a $25 course. Some of you selling a $50 course. Some of you selling a $100 course. A $100 course. And you trying to sell it, you trying to sell the hell out of it. Maybe I put a pretty picture up of me so I can show that I look like an expert. Maybe that'll work. Maybe it's, if I call it this, or maybe if I take the $100 course and I sell it for $27, maybe they buy it done. If I dime it down, it has nothing to do with the price. And hell, in some cases, the image, it could be an ugly image. Honestly, it's about the psychology of sales. It's about how you talk about what you're trying to sell. And for a lot of you, other than saying this is the name of the product and this is the price, you don't know how to talk about the product. So I want to talk about how you talk about the product. 24 ways to talk about the product and how to share that with your community. So listen, so far, So good, right? Hopefully, so far, so good. If I'm feeling, or rather, if you're feeling what I'm talking about, share this with your audience, tweet it out, let them know. I said, trick number one, it's not about convincing people to buy your stuff. You have to make a connection. EAC, empathize, address, connect. Hi, good morning. My aunt is on my Facebook Live. Mwah, good morning, good morning. Number two, you've got to understand, it's not about asking for money. It's about providing a service and a solution. You're not asking for money, okay? Desperate sellers focus on money. They focus on it being the cheapest offer. They focus on please, please buy. They focus on, I need to sell. I need to make money. I need to make money. How do I sell it? Maybe if I sell it on Facebook, because I could do Facebook ads and they'll buy it there because Facebook ads, because a lot of people use it. They focus on the platforms they could sell on. They focus on trying to find the next easy solution. You're not supposed to focus on that. You got to focus on the fact that you're not here to sell. It's not about asking for money. You're not begging for money. You're providing a solution. You're providing a service. See, she feeling bad. I don't want to sell and even some of you guys, real talk. Let me ask you a question. Honestly, you don't want to send out emails. You don't want to talk about your product. You don't want to do any of that stuff because you feel like, ooh, I'm bothering them. Any of you guys feel like that? I'm bothering them. I'm sending out an email about the product. I'm bothering them. I don't want to bother people. See, because you feel like when you sell, it feels sleazy. It feels sleazy. I'm bothering people. You feel like you bothering people because you keep focused on you asking for money. You're not asking for money. You're helping people. You're providing them with a solution. So if you think about it that way, then hell yeah, you're going to sell every day because you're going to talk about your solutions every day. You're going to talk about their problems every day. You're going to tell them, listen, I need to tell you how to fix your ish. You're going to be excited. You're going to feel confident because confidence sells. And when you feel desperate, when you feel sleazy, you're not confident. You're timid. You feel like you're bothering people. But when you feel like you're providing a solution to their problem, you feel confident. You are speaking directly to me. Listen, that's what my job is. My job is to empathize, address, and connect. Bam! That's what your job is. I want to help you build that confidence. But honestly, some of that confidence is rooted in your approach to selling. You keep approaching this sales conversation like you trying to beg somebody to buy your ish. You're not begging nobody. You're providing them with a solution every single day. If you wake up today and you say, listen, are you suffering from dry skin? Are you itching all the time? You want that glow? You want that glow? I know you want that glow. The summer's coming. You want to look good. You want to feel good. You tired of the dry skin. You tired of the itchy and the flaky and the this and the that. I know what that's like. I either had it or my baby. Listen, my baby, I call him a baby, but he's 10 years, right? He suffers from emphysema when he was a baby. Dry skin, he still has the little dry patches and got to work that out. I know what that's like. The baby crying, the red spots everywhere. Ooh, you don't like that, right? Guess what? Here's my product. Dry skin gone. Itchy gone. Feel good, look fabulous. Bam. You're providing a solution. Sell the solution. Focus on the problem, not on the fact that you have babies to feed and bills to pay and you need them to buy your stuff, please, today. Do members of the challenge meet together live or do they work at their own pace? That's a fabulous question. So the challenge is audio based. Every day I send you short audios because I know you got things to do and I want to make sure that I keep it simple for you. It's audio based. Every day you get the audio via email. You listen to the audio, you take action, you do what I tell you to do in that message for the day. There's also a Facebook group, my mastermind group, the group that my mastermind members are in, right? You get access to that Facebook group when you join the challenge. You're not in my mastermind, but you get access to the Facebook group so that as you are going through the challenge real time, you can ask me your real questions. You can share your real progress. You can go, oh my God, I made sales today. I tried this. It worked. I was so scared. I was anxious. And not only me answering your questions, but the community going, yay, we're so proud of you. Oh my goodness. So it's a combination of, yes, working at your own pace because you get to listen to the audios every day. I like to keep them relatively short and give you an action activity for you to work on, get clear, make it simple, move forward. But at the same time, the real time happens in the Facebook community so that you can talk to me, you can get support from the group. And again, this is my mastermind Facebook group. So you get an access to the mastermind group even before you in the mastermind. How cool is that? And again, the challenge, Simplify, Serve, and Sell, it's 28 days. It's over at sistersense.com/simple. Now, I don't know if my battery's going to die. I don't know if the sun is going to hit and these phones are going to do boop, die on me. So if they do at any time, I apologize. But if you have any questions and I forget to let you know, you can also email me, sistersense@gmail.com, so I can answer those questions for you. Okay? So as I'm talking about number 2 here, it's not about asking for money. It's about you positioning yourself as an expert, as somebody who is here to help them. I did not pull the name of this challenge out my ass. It's about simplifying the process and understanding that you are here to serve people. You're here to serve. You don't serve by just begging people to buy yourself. You serve by empathizing with them, addressing their problems, and making real connections. Does this work for service-based businesses? I'm a service-based provider, so yes. If you're providing a service to people, you absolutely need to know how to sell that service. And it starts with connecting with people based on them feeling like you get what they need and you are the person they need to go to. So as a service professional, you need to become the go-to people for your people. And how you do that is the psychology of sales. So yes, it can absolutely work for a service-based business. But even if you're selling products and services, I just talked about, if you sell beauty products, right, how you have to really empathize and connect. In the case of the client who sent me this question, she's selling her course. So you can sell courses, services, physical products, digital products. It's not what you're selling, it's how you sell. That is the secret to the sauce. How you sell, that is the secret. You're so welcome, sweetie. Again, if you have any questions for me, any questions that you may go, maybe I should ask this privately, you can email me your questions, sistersense@gmail.com. Forgive me, y'all. It is hot like fire. Who used to sing that song? I don't know. I can't sing, y'all, so forgive the crackle. I'm gonna take you higher. I don't know. Some hot like fire. Missy. I think it was Missy. Hot like fire. It is hot as hell out here. I shouldn't be singing. Y'all know I shouldn't be singing. I should only sing in the shower and to myself in a corner. But I said hot like fire, and then that song came up in my mind. You know, some of y'all shouldn't be singing. I am not a singer, y'all. I'm a web designer. So please forgive the crackle. Please forgive the crackle. I didn't tell y'all I could sing. I didn't say I was Beyonce. But I want that Beyonce money, honey. Let me stop playing. Okay. Did I get some of this glisten? Did I get some of it off? I said to you guys, I'm sharing 3 tricks today. So far, we talked about 2 things. Number 1, it's not about convincing. It's about connecting. Number 2, it's not about asking for money. It's about positioning yourself as an expert. Okay? It's about positioning yourself as an expert and realizing that you are providing a much needed service. So stop feeling timid. Stop feeling like you're bothering people or you're begging for money. Position yourself as an expert. So every day you're talking about their problems and how you can help them fix their problems. You're talking about how you empathize, how you get them, how you can relate, and how you can help. Okay? That's what it's all about, being an entrepreneur. It's about serving your audience, serving the people you believe you have been called to serve. Okay? Okay. So, let's see here. Don't say please, just please. We talked about that. Let's talk about benefits. When you have conversations about your courses, you don't try to sell the course. You sell the benefits. Don't sell the course, sell the benefits. Hey, go and buy my ... course. Don't try to sell the course, boo, sell the benefits. What are they going to get out of it? What's in it for them? Okay? You trying to sell the ebook and you on the cover and you looking all cute. You like, oh my goodness, I look so fabulous. Guess what? They don't want to see that. They not studying how cute you look on that cover. They want to know what's in it for them. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Tanisha. Welcome to the course. You just signed up. Yay. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. Somebody said, say it now. Say it loud. They don't want to know that you got a new course and it's so great. They don't want to just simply know it's great. Why is it great? Right? Why is it great? What are the benefits? So right now, I said to you guys, who's selling? You guys, you're selling your courses or you're selling your information products, you're selling your ebooks. What are the benefits to them buying? Because the first thing was empathy, right? First, you got to make a connection. You got to make a connection with people, right? What's the problems? What they're going through? That's one thing. But once you figure out what they're going through and you make a connection, and they go, okay, well, you get me. What do I need? And you're like, okay, you need this. I missed that. I was multitasking. Oh, you missed that? Okay. Again, once you make a connection, once you empathize, address, and connect, and they say, yes, how, where, how much I need to buy, and you say, okay, well, here's the course. Here's the info product. Here's the ebook. Here's my package. Here's my coaching. They need to know the benefits. What's in it for them? So, okay, I get that you got this ebook and I get that you got this course. I get, LaShanda, that you got this challenge. It's 28 days, Yeah, it's great. It's not a lot of money. Right now it's $27. I mean, I spent $27 at Starbucks in 2 days. I mean, okay, it's not about the money, but why should I get it? What's in it for me when I get this course? What are the benefits? That's what they want to know. They don't care about your pretty picture. They don't care about the name of the course. In some cases, I'm going to be honest with you, they don't even care about the price. You ever try to sell something for $1? You could try to sell something for $1. You could even try to give it away for free. But if they don't get why they need to get it, because you have not clearly identified what their struggle is, you have not made a connection, and you have not laid out the benefits, they're not going to buy. It could be $1. It's $1. What's $1? What's $27? Probably drop $27 when you go in Walmart. Like, boom, done. What's $27? It's not the price. It's not the price. And again, in some cases, it's not the image. It's you are missing the right parts of the conversation. You don't know what to talk about as far as selling that course. I'm asking you a question. It's not rhetorical, y'all. What are the benefits to your course? What are the benefits to them reading your ebook or taking your audio series or taking you on as a coach? What are the benefits? Some of you guys are so fixated on, LaShanda, how much should I charge for it? And what should I call it? Because, I got to find that name that when I say that name, they go, oh my God, that's so amazing. I need to buy it yesterday. What should I call it, LaShanda? I don't know, God. I don't know what to call it. What picture should I use, LaShanda? What picture? Is this picture of me pretty, or is this one? Should I put my hair down or should I put my hair up? You focus on the wrong shit. What are the benefits to them taking your course? What is in it for them? What's in it for them? Trust and believe. Sometimes I ask people what the benefit is and I stop them right there. They go mute. Somebody says, stop talking about us. Listen, I say, okay, I get that you've got this course and you really want to help people, but why should they buy? Stop them dead in their tracks. They don't know how to answer the question. Huh? But, they should buy because, it's really cheap. They don't care about cheap. They don't care about cheap. What's the benefit? Ooh, there's a little lizard. I want to pick him up. He's so cute. The lizards are out. Yay! I am not a lizard girl. I am not a reptile girl. But my house is full of animals. As you know, I have my puppy. My neighbor's cat is always on my porch. My son has a leopard gecko. I have a leopard gecko. She's got all these beautiful patterns on her, so I call her Pat. And then my hubby, he has a boa. He's got a boa. And my hubby and son, they have a Savannah monitor, which is basically a small alligator. So I just saw that little lizard, and me, the girl who would run away from these damn things, is now like, oh, look at the lizard. So we've got the 2 geckos. We previously had 2 turtles, 2 painted turtles that I had from college. So I had them for well over 10 years. One of them, literally, he left the garage door. She crawled out and walked out, and we don't know where she went. God bless her. She's been trying to walk out for a long time, so hopefully she's good. Well, he is a he, Lulu. Hopefully Lulu is somewhere basking in the sun, but one day he walked out the garage after, oh my God, well over 10 years of me having him. And then my other one, there was Lulu, and there was Pika, short for Picasso. Pika died. Pika died last year. It was the saddest thing. We buried him in the backyard, but I got my good share of reptiles. Why am I talking about reptiles? Oh, because I saw the lizard. That's the lizard. Hopefully, you guys, hopefully this is something that is this helping you as far as, I mean, whether you take the course or not, I want you to feel like you can walk away understanding that if you feel like you're a sleazy sales seller, I want you to feel sexy about sales. You got to change the way you think about it. You got to change the way you approach the conversation. It's not about begging for money. It's about being an expert and helping people. At the very least, I want to make sure that you are sure you are always helpful. Thank you, sweetie. I want to make sure that I make that clear. And then understanding that you have to articulate the benefits of your offer. What are the benefits? I'm going to break down benefits a little bit more in the challenge. I mean, there's so many different things that you can share with them as far as why it's beneficial for them. But at the very least, you just answer that question for yourself. What's the benefit of your course? What's the benefit of your ebook? That's what you should talk about. Don't just simply talk about, here's my product and buy it because it's so great and it's 15% off and it's 10% off. Tell them the benefits. The benefits of my course, it's fun and it's profit. Okay, the benefits of my course is it's fun and it's profit. So how do you sell that? That's great. How do you sell that? If your course, if you're trying to sell, one of the things I talk about is who the hell you're trying to sell to, because you got to get clear about that. But if your course, you're trying to sell it to people who are frustrated, they're tired, they're bored, they hate what they do, then yes, sell fun. Sell fun all day, every day, because you want to connect with them on the level of, if you're tired of doing this, if it's a pain, if it's boring as hell, I want to show you how to make fun. Well, no, how to have fun, okay? So that's a benefit. Fun is only a benefit, of course, if you're selling to the person who is not having fun, okay? So that's why you need to know your client. That's why you need to know your customer. You've got to empathize that with them based on where they are. You said the other thing is, one benefit is that you're going to have fun. The other benefit, you take the course and you're going to make a profit. Now, listen, guarantees are important. People need to have a clear understanding. You got to be clear about this. You got to be clear about this. I missed the question about the format of the course. The challenge. The challenge is formatted in audios. You get audios every day for 28 days. Okay. All the details about the course is over at. I keep saying course. All the details about the 28-day Simplify, Serve, and Sell challenge you can find over at sistasense.com/simple. But of course, if you have any questions and I don't get a chance to see your question and answer it here, email me sistasense@gmail.com. So for the person who just said, you know, okay, my course, you know, it's fun, you can also profit. I said, you want to be careful when it comes to guarantees, okay? Can they actually profit? Are you telling them they're going to take the course and make money? Are you guaranteeing them that they can make money? I never guarantee that. I'm going to be honest with you. I never guarantee that because I am not going to sit there and actually see you. I can't see that you're going to do anything. I can't guarantee you're going to take the course and all of a sudden make $1,000. I can't guarantee that. All I can guarantee is that when I tell you these techniques, you can tap into your profit potential and start making money. Okay? the benefit of the challenge, right? Somebody just said to me, I understand that the benefit of the challenge is to focus on daily sales. Absolutely. That's one of the many benefits. How are you? I'm fabulous. How are you? I understand that one of the many benefits of this particular challenge that I'm doing right now is that you get to focus on everyday sales. That's important. You have to consistently sell every day. You can't just say, okay, I put up a store. Why are they not buying? And you can't just send them to the store, right? You can't simply just send them to a store and hope that they'll find what you want them to find and buy. One of the first things, one of the most important aspects of this challenge is keeping it simple by not trying to sell the shop, not trying to sell the baby and the bassinet, but trying to sell one thing, one product in the store. Try to sell that product. Stop trying to, just create this big thing, this big empire, and have everybody figure it out. Figure out how you can sell one thing and then get them on board to everything else. I don't try to sell my store. You'll practically hardly ever hear me tell you, go to my store, because trust and believe, the store has a whole bunch of stuff, and the stuff can be confusing for the person who doesn't know you. So you don't want to try and sell the store. You want to sell one item. Again, remember, my acronym here is SIMPLE. Keep it simple. SIMPLE. Select item. One item. Select item. Market, promote, engage. Sell that one item. If you can sell one, you can sell many. If you can sell to one, you can sell to many. But you've got to know that it's about working on this every day. Every day. Not forever, but for a while until you get it right. Because see, the real truth about entrepreneurs is that real entrepreneurs do what most people won't do for a few years so they can live how most people can't for the rest of their life. Successful entrepreneurs are willing to do the work that other people won't do. And that's what you have to be willing to do. You have to be willing to dig into everyday sales until you crack that nut, you get it right, and you can spend the rest of your life living how other people can't. I can sit here on my porch, see my hubby has got some good food and some good eats over here. I can relax, I can talk to you guys, then I can go upstairs and do some work, or I can take a nap and watch Netflix. I can do what I can do because I spent a few years of my life grinding, being hungry, selling every day, figuring out sales, so I can spend the rest of my life like most people can't. Take vacation when I want. Spend a whole day with my son if I want. Take a nap all day if I want, or grind out and do work all day if I want. But the choice is yours. You have to be willing. Exactly, Melinda. Thank you for joining me on Facebook Live. You have to be willing to do the work. So again, like I said, guarantees. If you're telling people profit is a guarantee, that's tricky. It's either I can guarantee you profit because you know that they're going to sell, or I can guarantee you can tap into your profit potential because you know they have the potential to make money if they do the work. And when it comes to me and the things that I teach, I do not tell you you're going to make money. I tell you you have the potential to make money if you are willing to do the work. So, we talked about the three tricks to the trade. I really don't know. Is this for me? Yeah. This is for me? I can't be eating all this stuff on Periscope. I gotta stay cute. No, put it in the kitchen. Put it in the kitchen because there was a lizard. All the little animals are out. They're cute, but they can't be eating my food, y'all. No, you gotta take that inside. No. I can't talk and be cute at the same time. I be eating, got ketchup on the sides of my mouth, stuff coming out. I'm trying to talk to you. Chicken and fries going everywhere. Isn't that cute? That ain't a good look. You're a nice woman. Aw, thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all for being on this right now. Listen, we can't be wasting the good food, right? We can't waste the good. So hold on, y'all. Before I get to the next part of this, I want to share what she shared with me. This whole particular live stream, I'm talking about 3 tricks to selling your courses and information products, inspired by one of the beautiful spirits in my circle, Lynette Crosby, the creator of All Roads Lead to Ascension, ARLTA.com. I designed her website. She's one of my private clients. Came out a few months so that we could have fun. She played with me. We worked together for a whole week. She literally stayed, I want to say, maybe about 10, 15 minutes away from my house in a hotel so that we could work together. I could help her strategize, create videos and content, and market. If you want to meet me in NC and work with me for a week, you can certainly do that. And you can email me, sistersense@gmail.com, if that's something you're interested in doing. But Lynette is a part of my mastermind. She's a part of the challenge, one of my go-getters. I told y'all, my go-getters signed up to the challenge like that. And right now I'm motivated to help as many other women entrepreneurs get into the challenge as I can, especially for those of you who go, oh, I hate to sell. It makes me feel sleazy. I want you to feel sexy when you sell. So I want to help you get better at that inside the challenge. Simplify, Serve, and Sell 28-day challenge over at sistersense.com/simple. So she started the challenge. She had a great question. I took the question and created this live stream for you guys today, and I'm answering some of those recommendations. Hopefully you guys are clear so far. Yes, are you clear so far? In addition to her question, she said this: I love the course. I love the challenge. This is a sportive start for me. Day 2 has been extraordinarily clear. This challenge stops my mind from wandering. My creatives, y'all can wander like nobody's business. You'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, right? She said it stops my mind from wandering. The challenge keeps bringing me back to what I am supposed to be doing. I love how you broke it down. And she's talking about day number 2. I broke the activity for day number 2 into 3 different audios, and I said, don't listen to all of these audios. You can if you want to, but pick one, listen to one. I really want you to stop overthinking and stop making this shit so overly complicated. So I try to keep it simple, break it down, and say, pick one, do this, just this one thing, right? So she said, I love how you keep bringing me back to what I'm supposed to do, and I love how you broke it down into short audios, which are helping me to focus on where I am at now and will allow me to grow in the future. Now, I'm trying to elevate as best as I can, y'all. Hopefully you can hear me. If you have any trouble with that, I'm gonna try and do what I need to do because I'm on my porch. I love to talk to you guys on my porch, but there's always a lot going on. She said, I realized that what I want to focus on is growing my customer base. And that is something that's important. If you want to sell your courses right now, if you want to sell your information products, you have to find your focus. And there are 3 types of things that you could potentially be focusing on right now. Number 1, maybe you say, LaShanda, I want to pick one item and I want to focus on getting the most new customers I can get, the most new customers. Or number 2, you say, I want to do this and I want to focus on making the most amount of sales. The most amount of sales I can make. Or number 3, I want to do this and I want to focus on making the most amount of money I can make. I need to bring that money in, honey. I want to make that money. But first, before you even learn how to sell, before I share with you the 24 ways to sell, you got to figure out what you want right now. So let's do this, y'all. Drop in the comment box for those of you who are still here live. Let's try and figure this out. What are you trying to do right now? Do you want the most new customers? In her case, she is relatively new to the web, and she is looking to build her customer base. She's not really focused on making the most amount of money or the most amount of sales. She's focused on the most new customers that she can get because she wants new customers who are ready to build a relationship with her. She wants new people. Is that what you want? If you want to learn how to get better at sales because you want new people, that is priority number 1. Remember, there's 3 of these, but you can only pick one. The next one is the most sales. Maybe you say to me, LaShanda, real talk, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different things that I am selling and I ain't selling Nathan. I need to know how to close. Is there any live interaction in the challenge? Yes. The live interaction is my Facebook mastermind community. So as you're going through the challenge, if you've got questions, you go in the group, you post the questions. Mind you, this group in the Facebook, it's just for people in my mastermind. And you're not in my mastermind, but you'll be in the challenge, and you'll get to go in the group and ask me questions and share your progress. So that is the live interaction. But every day, the audios you listen to, it's at your own pace, okay? So the first thing you need to think about, if it's new customers, then bam, good. But if it's not you focusing on new customers, the next thing you can focus on are sales, meaning that you are not closing. You have stuff, it's sitting there, growing digital dust, but nobody's buying, right? You are focused on getting better at sales. So, you know, whether it be a new customer or whether it be people who are already in your circle, you need to close more. That's your objective. Can check into mastermind at my leisure. Question? When I said that, I said you can take the challenge at your leisure. So every day you get one audio so you can follow along. And you get access to all the audio, so there's nothing that you could miss, because every day you're going to get an audio for the challenge. The Facebook group, you can go in there, and as you go through the audios, if you get stuck, if you have an aha that you want to share, if you've got excited about a big win, you can go in the group real time, ask questions real time. I go in my group every week, every day, every couple of days. I'm checking in there, and I'm not the only person in the group. The ladies in my mastermind, the ladies in the challenge are in the group. So it's a community outside of me. There's a conversation, there's accountability, there's support, okay? The real time is the group. The at your pace is the series, okay? senseofsense.com/simple. So sales, if that's your objective, okay, you're looking to close as many sales as you can. You're looking to get better at creating compelling offers, connecting with people, getting them to your page, getting them to click the buy now button and actually purchasing. That's goal number 2. Goal number 3. All the information about the challenge you can find over at senseofsense.com/simple. It's a 28-day challenge. Right now it's $27. The challenge closes on Friday. Okay, these are great questions, by the way. The challenge closes, the doors close on Friday. Now, if the spirit takes me and I open the challenge back up at some point in the future, I'm telling you it's not going to be 27 when I reopen it, okay? But it's definitely closing on Friday. It's 27 now, closes on Friday. When I reopen it, if I choose to in the future, it won't be 27. $27, that's incredible. Yes, $27 is like $1 a day, right? $1 a day. You can't even get coffee for $1 these days, right? Why is it $1 a day? Because honestly, I want you to have no excuses. I'm about making money, not excuses. Do you have an affiliate program? Not yet, not for the challenge, but I will at some point have an affiliate program. Probably when I open it up again. Don't know when I will do that, but when I open it up again, I'll have an affiliate program for it. More than likely, it won't be 27 when I reopen it. It's probably going to be 97 because honestly, it's a lot of information in there. It was really hard for me to put that $27 price point on it, but I did it because I wanted the people to try it. It's new. It's exciting. I want people to try it. I want people to not have excuses. And honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. Selling is scary. For a lot of my entrepreneurs who don't like to sell, for a lot of my entrepreneurs who feel sleazy when they sell, me telling them that we're going to sell every day is intimidating. So I didn't want the price to be an issue. I didn't want it to be buy the course or the challenge. It's $97, and as it is, you are afraid to sell already. So yes, the price is incredible right now, but it is what it is for right now. And again, I do have my reasons for why it's $27 for right now, but it won't be that way forever. Opportunities do expire, okay? So, great questions. Again, all the information that you need to know about the challenge is over at senseofsense.com/simple. The last of the 3 goals, because remember, I said to you guys, once you pick a product you want to focus on, and I help you pick the product in the course, the first part of figuring out what you should sell is figuring out your overlining goal. What is your goal with respect to selling your product? Again, you can sell anything in this course, but right now, for the conversation we're having today, I'm talking about how you can sell courses and information products, right? That's kind of like the primary topic of our conversation today. You have to pick a goal. So either your goal is you want to bring in the most new customers, or your goal is you want to make the most amount of sales, or number 3, your goal is you want to make the most money that you can make, the most money that you can make, there's a big difference, okay? There's a big difference between making the most amount of sales and the most amount of money. Now, first of all, if you're focused on new customers, you're not focused on the money. Yes, you're going to make money because you're selling stuff, but the money isn't your key priority. Your key priority is attracting new customers that you can build relationships with. If you're focused on sales, your key priority is not the money again. Your focus is on closing people, learning how to close, learning how to get people to your page, learning how to convert people from browsers to buyers, sales, getting better at sales. That's goal number 2. The last one is goal number 3, which is making money. Now, again, if you're going to sell, obviously, if people buy, you're going to make money with any of these 3 goals. But the last one is making the most amount of money. There's a difference between making the most amount of sales and the most amount of money. They're not always the same thing. I just was talking about selling stuff for $1. If you sell, for example, a product for $1, sell a product for $1, right? And your goal is, I just want people to buy, so it's $1 product. I want to see how many people I can get. You get 100 people to buy that product for $1. You just made $100. Yay! You're not really focused on making big money. You're focused on making 100 sales. So you're like, yes, I made 100 sales. I know how to sell. Remember, if you can sell one thing, you can sell anything. Okay? I'm working on my product in another month, so I will be referring to all of this then. No, don't do it in a month, baby. Don't do it in a month. Don't do it in a month. Yesterday, you will wish you started today. It's something that you got to do now. It's something that, because I guarantee you're not going to do it in a month. You're not going to do it in a month. My favorite quote is, a year from now, you'll wish you started today. I said yesterday, but I messed up the quote. It's a year from now, you'll wish you started today. I guarantee you. And trust me, if the product's not ready, you can sell it right now. You can sell a product that you haven't even created yet. Sell it right now. Put up a payment page, put up a picture, and sell it right now. It's not going to be ready till next month. Sell it right now. You have to. Oh, you paid today? Okay, good, boo. Start today, because you have to get better at sales now. Okay? So I'm glad that you said, okay, the product isn't ready for a month. We can still sell the product now. You can sell it. They can pre-order it. They can get access to it before it even has begun. Okay? Pre-launch it. Start learning how to sell it now before you create it. Number 1, that's a good way to test the waters. Somebody just said, what? Are you surprised that I said sell it now? Denisha, are you surprised that I said sell it now? Number 1, sell it now. Test the waters. See how many people you can attract. See how many people are going to buy. You know, sometimes you test the waters and you realize, damn, they didn't even like that, or they don't even want that, or I don't even know how to attract people for that. And you realize that you just avoided spending a whole lot of time and money to make something that folks don't even want. Test, 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 test. Yes, pre-order, pre-launch. Sell it before you make it. Now, if you made it, fabulous, sell it. But you can sell it before you've even made it. Yes, Denisha, absolutely. And I talk about that in the challenge as well. So like I said, if you sell a product for $1, you sell 100, that's $100. Okay? If you sell a product that's $100 and you sell 10, that's $1,000, right? So making the most amount of money doesn't necessarily mean making the most sales. You can sell a $100 product and sell 10, just 10 of a $100 product and make $1,000. Or you can sell one product for $1, get 100 sales, right? But you only made $100. Now again, your goal, your objective really dictates how this challenge is going to work for you. Because if you're not so much concerned about bringing in money, you got money. You're not concerned about paying your bills right now. You're concerned about figuring out how to sell ice to an Eskimo. Because if you can figure out how to sell this thing, in the future you can sell other things. If you can figure out how to get this $20, $30, $40 product to sell well for you, in the future you can sell a $400 product. Hell, you can sell a $4,000 product. But you got to figure out the basics of sales. So selling is your priority. Bam. Or if you say, you know, I'm established, I'm experienced, I've been doing this for 15, 20, 30 years, I want to make the most amount of money that I can make right now, then your objective is selling the best offer at the best premium price for you right now. Whether that premium price is $100 or $500 or $1,000, you're not trying to get new customers. You're not focused on, I need to figure out how to get, you're trying to make the most amount of money. You're like, look, my product is $3,000. I get 4 people to buy this product this month. I just made $12,000. Bam. I need you to tell me how to sell this $3,000 product every day. Because I have the product, I just don't know what to say. I don't know how to talk about this product. So I need you to give me some ideas on how to sell this $3,000 product. Bam, I'm ready to go. Then you're looking to make the most amount of money. That's your goal. If you don't know how to sell and you're new to this and you're new to people and you're like, okay, I don't have any customers, then maybe your goal is you want new customers. So you're not concerned so much about how much money you're going to make. You're concerned about building relationships with new people who don't know you. You need to build your credibility. You need to get them excited. You need to get them to trust you, that know, like, and trust factor. That's your objective. Now, again, if you're selling any 3 of these goals, you're going to make money. The variation is going to be how much money you're going to make. The variation is going to be how many number of sales you need to make or will make. So you have to pick one of these 3 goals. Once you pick one of those 3 goals, we can talk about specifically what you're going to sell. Does that make sense, y'all? Does that make sense? Do you guys, based on the conversation I have right now, have you picked a goal? I'm so curious if you've picked a goal yet. If you've picked a goal, drop in the comment box, let me know. Hey, Lorraine, thank you for sharing this video with your followers. Guys, if this is something you feel like your followers would like to know, feel free to share it with them. So one of the ladies in my circle who is currently taking the challenge, Lynette, she shared this question with me, which was the motivation for me to do this particular live stream with you guys today. And then she said to me this. I wanted to share her message. I love the course. This is a supportive challenge. It stops my mind from wandering. This challenge thus far is keeping me on track, getting me back to what I'm supposed to be doing. I love how you broke it down into short audios so that I can focus on where I am now, and that will allow me for room to grow in the future. What I learned and what I realized is that growing my customers and not followers needs to be my focus. That's a big one. She said, what I realized, did y'all hear that? She said, what I realized is growing my customers, not my followers, needs to be my focus. See, you need to simplify this process. Some of you guys are making this process overcomplicated because you're fixated on social media. I need to grow my following. I need to have 5,000 people following me on Facebook and Instagram and Periscope and Twitter. I need to grow my Anybody focus on that? Anybody focus on that? Let me tell you something right now. I have clients and professionals. I have professionals who have the money to build big ass lists. And I have clients who are well known and who have big ass lists. And them big ass lists ain't doing shit for them because they have followings and no clue how to sell to those followings. It's not about followers. It's about customers. It's about clients. She says, I realized it's about growing my customer base. Yes, you need to grow your following. Yes, social media is awesome. But if you got 1,000 followers and you don't have no customers, you still don't have a business. I hope I'm hitting somebody with that. If you're sitting here every day trying to figure out how to do Facebook ads, and you sitting here every day trying to figure out how to do Instagram and Periscope, and you don't have no customers, you're focusing on the wrong thing. Because trust me, one day, Facebook, Periscope, Instagram, one day these things won't be here anymore. Either they'll be obsolete or something else will be in their place. But trust me and believe, selling, marketing, entrepreneurship, still gonna be here. So you need to focus on the thing that's gonna be here for the rest of our existence, not the fly-by-night thing. Yes, it's important, but the chicken before the egg is this. Focus on getting actual customers first. Then focus on growing your following once you actually making some money. You trying to get a big following and have the perception that you doing all the damn things, but you ain't making no money in the back end. Overcomplicating the process. Focusing on the wrong thing. Y'all quiet right now, so maybe I'm hurting somebody's feelings. I'm going to stop talking and start reading. What I learned and realized is that growing my customers, not followers, needs to be my focus. Okay? This is not the only product I will ever sell. I love that she said that. This is not the only product I will ever sell. Some of you focused on getting it right the first time and selling everything the first time, all or nothing. She's like, this is not the only product I'm going to ever sell. You're giving yourself so much pressure. I got to sell everything in the shop. I got to do it right because, hey, guess what? This is not the only product I'm going to sell. I'm going to sell other stuff soon, but I got to focus on this right now. There is enough time because my time is mine. I decide what I want to do. If I need more time, I make it, and I can make it because this is my business. All I have to do is schedule the time. Melinda says, woo, that is so true right there. Listen. So I'm speaking to you. She's speaking to you. This is, again, one of the ladies who started the challenge. She's on day number 3 right now. So she sent me some questions and she sent me this as far as her experience in the challenge thus far. And I wanted to share this with you guys because her questions are your questions and hopefully some of the answers have helped. But I wanted to share this with you. Hey, LaShanda, she is so right. Customers are everything. Absolutely. Absolutely. If I need more time, I can make it, and I can make it because this is my business, and all I have to do is schedule it in. I need to be self-merciful and self-compassionate about the stress and pressure on me, not putting extra pressure on myself. You guys are beating yourself up in dark corners because you feel like it's taken me too long. Why does it feel so hard? Why is everybody else doing it? How come they can get it and I can't get it? She said, I need to be self-merciful and self-compassionate. Why do you think I said simplify? Kiss confusion away. Because you basically beating yourself up. I'm not selling enough. I'm not making enough money. Cut that stuff out. Focus on one thing. Make this process simple. And she's feeling this. And I'm loving that she shared this with me because sometimes you guys, you experience this and you don't share it with me. She emailed me, sistersense@gmail.com. She messaged me. Actually, this is in the Facebook Mastermind. So you can go to Mastermind and read this. I didn't make this up. You can read the whole thing. In the Mastermind group, by the way. Once you sign up, you become a part of the Mastermind group. You join and I approve you. Right? So she said, self-merciful, self-compassionate, too much stress, extra pressure. I was trying to sell and create products and give all the information all at once, which was overwhelming me. And it would have been overwhelming me and confusing people who wanted to buy my stuff. Like you say, confused buyers don't buy. I tell y'all all the time, confused buyers don't buy. I was also trying to sell to an online community that does not exist yet because I haven't created a space for them. So you trying to create all this stuff. You're trying to create all this confusion, selling to an online community in your head that don't even exist yet. Too many people are overcomplicating the process. They're overwhelmed, they're overthinking, and they're overspending. That's why I sat down and made this. Not for me, because I know this. I did this because I know that there are clients and customers. I know that there are entrepreneurial women out there who want to sell, but they empathize so much with their clients, they're afraid to sell. They don't want to act like, or they don't want to feel like they begging people for money. You feel like that? You begging people for money? Especially my spiritual entrepreneurs out there. When people get funny when you talk about money and spirituality in the same note, it's like, I want to sell, but people are Christians. I don't want people talking about me. Why are you trying to sell? Why are you trying to make $1? It's all about helping people. It's all about living in your purpose. As an entrepreneur, you can be purposeful and profitable at the same time. But you beating yourself up in a corner, right? You beating yourself up in a corner. So I was trying to sell to an online community that did not exist yet because I did not create a space for them. I cannot do that with this 28 days of simple serve and sell. I can do this. It's helping me to realize the time is exactly what I need. This is helping me to realize the hurry up and get it done mindset that has had me going in circles for years is getting nothing done and selling very little. I realize that I need the steps of each of the 28 days to get clear on why I want to sell this product and to get to know the product inside and out. So I'm not selling it, but I am sharing how extraordinary it is. Listen, Lynette needs to just be a poet. Lynette is one of my private clients. She's the creator of All Roads Lead to Ascension. My hair is nice, thank you very much. One of my private clients, I built her website. She is a light worker. And I know that there are a lot of creatives and light workers in my community. If you want to connect with Lynette, you can go to her website, arlta.com. All roads lead to ascension. And if you want to connect with me and start working on the challenge that I'm talking about right here, right now, she's talking about her experience in the challenge thus far. And of course, I'm talking about inside the scopes, different things that you need to know, the tricks to selling your courses and your information products. The course, the challenge, 28 days of Simplify, Serve, and Sell is over at sistersense.com/simple. And don't be selfish. If you feel like something, it's helping you and maybe it can help somebody else that you know, let them know, right? Let them know. She needs to be a poet. I realized that I need every single step in the 28 days to get to know my product and to get to realize that I'm not trying to sell a product. I am simply sharing how extraordinary it is, right? You said, man, she needs to be offering the plate to be passed in her honor, doesn't she? Doesn't she, Melinda? I'm simply showing people how extraordinary it is. Remember, I said to you guys, you have to empathize with your clients. It's not about you, it's about them. I said to you guys, you have to get into the habit of selling every day. Stop feeling bad. Oh, I'm bothering people. I don't want to email them right now. I'm bothering. You're not bothering nobody. You are telling them how extraordinary your product is. Every morning that I wake up, I get information. I get information about products that I have opted into in my inbox. I get information about the latest new web theme. I get information from Bath and Body Works. I get information from Petco because I've got my puppy. These companies, they're selling me their products, their services, their information every single day. In my inbox every day. Sometimes they in my inbox 2, 3, 4 times a day. Any companies or any entrepreneurs you follow, they send you emails 2, 3, 4 times a day. And I stay connected with them because I want to know what they can give me for my pet, for my puppy friend. I want to know what they can give me for my skin so I'm looking cute when I go on my vacation in the summertime. I want to know what they can give me as far as the web products and the web themes because I'm a web designer. So even though they're consistently sending me stuff every day, I don't feel like they begging me. I don't feel like they bothering me because they have extraordinary products and services. They're giving me amazing deals. They're educating me on amazing offers. And so I am willing to deal with the emails in my inbox 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 a day because it's valuable. It's extraordinary. You're not selling, you're sharing. And she realized that. This is what I want you to realize too. You're not here to convince people to buy your stuff. You're here to create connections. You're here to create compelling offers. And you can every single day send out an email and not kill your list. Yeah, people are going to unsubscribe, but guess what? They're going to unsubscribe because that's just life. That doesn't mean that you're not valuable. That doesn't mean that your stuff is not quality. They're going to unsubscribe because maybe they're done. Maybe they're on to the next thing. Maybe they got 15 different things in their inbox and they're trying to clean it up. It ain't about you, boo. It's about them. So stop. Elizabeth, take me now. Having a heart attack every time somebody unsubscribes from your list. You're afraid of one person unsubscribing. You're afraid of one person unsubscribing, so you're willing to never send out anything because you're afraid of that one person. Somebody says, what are you talking about right now? If you're just joining me, I'm talking about the things that you need to know as far as the psychology of sales, whether you want to sell a course or an information product, whether you want to sell a physical product, your service. If you are struggling with selling, this is from our treps out there who are looking to learn about sales. If you're struggling with selling, I'm talking about what you need to know, how to talk about your products and services in a way that compels others. Okay? That compels others. So that's important. That's valuable. That's information that you need to keep in mind. So she said, I realized that what I am doing is my focus. My focus was wondering on how I can make the most amount of sales or creating a high price point product, which will happen eventually. But right now, I need to connect with my audience and allow them to experience what I offer on an entry level, which does not include trying to convince them to buy. Listen to those words. Did I talk about those words today? She realized for her, for right now, this is about her, right? So you got to figure out your own truth. Her truth is that right now, it's not about making the most amount of sales or creating this really big high price point offer. Her truth is that she wants to create an entry level offer that allows her to connect with her audience and to allow them to experience what she has to offer, not convince them to buy. That is her goal. I said to you guys, 3 goals. You got to pick one. You're making this too hard. You're trying to do 15 things at once when it's about one step at a time. Picking one thing at a time. And if it's hard for you to do that, for you to focus and select, I try to share with you guys the strategies that I use to do that. So brilliant. My business and website needs an audience that can experience what I have to offer. Wow. Following through on one product will give me the experience I need to sell as much as I want in the future. But what I need now is to create the foundation and structure for all projects to come. I can do that in the future, but right now I need to create a foundation. Does that resonate with anybody? Some of you guys, you're so fixated on the future, you're stuck because you in the present, you're trying to create the future simultaneously. Does that make sense? You're trying to be a 15-year-old business in 5 minutes. And you're like, how do I do that? The truth is you don't do that. You focus on building a foundation. Now, some of you guys already have the foundation. So fine, you focus on making the most amount of money. And yes, I teach you how to do that in the challenge. But you've got to figure out what your truth is. This is hers. I've learned this course, which will create and help me address each new product or service in a new way, and always have this challenge, which is actually a formula that I can go back to again and again. I'm glad that she realized it's not simply a challenge, it's a formula to sales that you can go back to again and again. This is huge because it's intentional and it removes the how do I do that? What was it that worked? Why did that? They like that. How can I do that again? It removes all of these questions because the foundation and the structure and the formula is there. Thank you really, really, really for being clear. Well done. So this is what she said to me. This is what she sent to me and asking the questions. And so far she's on day 3. This is a 28-day challenge. So I can't even imagine what she's going to say on day 15, day 20. I can't imagine what you all are going to say, once you get inside, once you participate, once you experience. Because you've got to build your foundation. You've got to set your priority profit potential, your daily revenue goals. You have to set your preferences. You have to select a product if you want to get better at sales. These are the things that you have to do. So listen, I'm going to quickly recap with you the things that we talked about today so that I can go and play with some of my clients that I need to play with. Today is Wednesday. I got to do my clarity calls and on and on and on. My day never ends. And my hubby brought me breakfast this morning. It's probably sitting there cold. But when it comes to selling your courses and your information products, I said there are 3 tricks to the trade I want you to think about. You're not trying to convince people of anything. You're trying to make a connection. There are 6 EACs to sales, my 6 EACs to help you get better at selling people. I said you got a number 1 EAC, empathize with them, address their problems, and make an actual real connection. Once you do that, they will automatically say to you, how do I, when do I, where do I buy your stuff? You go from trying to convince people to them already being convinced and connected and compelled to get started. Once you're there, I want you to realize, number 2, it's not about asking for money, but it's about providing a valuable service. You're not begging, you're not borrowing, you're not interrupting people's time. You are keeping them in the loop. You are connected them and consistently sharing with them your best. You're making their lives easier. You're making their lives better. You're sharing your expertise. You're sharing your value. Change the way you view the act of selling, and you will change the way you generate sales. Share with them the benefits of your offer. Share with them the benefits of your offer. Not simply, this is what I'm doing. Go buy it. Go try it. This is me. This is my. Stop taking MI as your sales strategy. Start using the word YOU. This is for you. This is about you. I'm talking to you. So you can better resonate, empathize, address, and connect with your audience. Okay? So again, it's about making that money. It's about everyday sales. It's about simplify, serve, and sell. And my goal here is to help you simplify to amplify. I don't know if you've heard me say that yet, but simplify to amplify means this. My goal is to help you simplify this process so that you can amplify your success. Strip away at everything that is holding you back, everything that is making you feel scared or resistant to selling, so you can get better at sales. In the case of this particular client, she was feeling sleazy about selling a $25 course. And as I mentioned to you guys today, it's not about feeling sleazy. You got to feel sexy, right? Like that favorite black dress or red dress or them red bottoms. When you put on your sales voice, you got to be confident. You got to feel confident. You got to feel sexy and know that you are not begging. You are not borrowing. You are here to change the world. You are here to rock the web. That's what sales is all about. Once you do that, it gets fun. It gets magical. It gets easier. So those are the things that I wanted to share with you guys today. I don't know if I'm going to be back here tomorrow live to play with you, but if I am, I will certainly let you know via one of my social media challenges or one of my social media platforms. If you've got questions, you can email me, sistersense@gmail.com. If you need answers with respect to sales, again, the Simplify, Serve, and Sell Challenge is happening now over at sistersense.com/simple. You can learn more about the challenge, and if you have questions, email me, sistersense@gmail.com. Greetings to those of you who are just joining me, but I'm about to sign off, so goodbye. Enjoy the replay. Sharing is caring. Let folks know what we're talking about. And again, all month, I'm focused on springing into action. This is second quarter. Playtime is over. Time to set those goals, make things happen. And I'm here to let you know how to make that done. Make it happen, get it done. Okay? Alrighty, guys, enjoy the rest of your day.